Why is it so delayed? Let's see. Okay, it looks better. So anyway, it looks like we figured it out. What I'm testing right now is to see our quality is good. Looks like quality is good. So anyway, welcome in. My name is Joe Lobo. How are you doing? I hope you are all doing great. It's kind of interesting where like the value of these are going. Dang. Yeah, we're testing. So thank you. Appreciate you guys coming in. So my name is Joe Lobo. We've been doing tests for a while to actually go live. And then I think one of the things we want to do is, for example, the Authentic Podcast. I was thinking of going live here on YouTube. Usually I go live on TikTok, but it's just like, I want to take advantage of the quality that you're seeing here on YouTube. So it's just more of a test to see if everything's working well. I'm liking it so far because I'm watching my recording. That's interesting though. Like, I don't know how. The one thing I'm dealing with is basically so delayed, 10 seconds. So I just have to make sure that that I always focus on here. So what do you want to expect? So basically, like, again, like a lot of people will ask me like, why do you do stuff you do? And like, I know they don't, again, this stuff is not everyone's cup of tea, and I get it. I fucking understand. But I'm here, like, I basically am, I guess you can say I'm a motivator, right? I firmly believe in a way where you can bring yourself forward, you know what I mean? Like, you put yourself, like, most people like feel like they're only restrained in the box, and what I'm telling you is you're more than capable to do whatever the fuck you want. So at the end of the day, I'm just here to motivate by my experiences, but I've lived about, again, I'm a human just like you, but my purpose, my passion of like my lives and my Authentic Podcast, which is, Joe Lobo presents the Authentic Podcast, is to motivate individuals like you, the people that pass by and look at my lives, to see like, okay, what is this guy fucking talking about? And what I'm going to tell you is this, is I'm here to motivate you. I'm here to bring you forward. I'm here for you to get out of that fucking box of fear and find opportunities where you can move forward. So that's the value out of this. And some people might be watching this, I don't know. This is a test live, but I mean, for what I'm seeing though, this looks freaking good. I want to make sure that people understand then, just like, what I'm about. I'm Joe Lobo. I was from the United States. Not until like now, it's been since 2024 that I lived now in the Philippines. I live in the province of Bohol, and I did it for one purpose. Which was this. It was to bring my parents who are in their late 70s home. So as you know, I'm a Filipino American, a Philam, and it was one of the things when my parents came to the United States in 1975, and they gave everything to us. They gave me and my older brother everything. And it was just one of the things where it came to the point where, like, the older they got, they retired basically in 2008. The older they got, they just felt like there was nothing for them in the United States. And most of the times towards the end of the year, the time we were in the United States, they were just hanging out home. My mom was always just staying at home watching TV. Say my dad staying home watching TV, and there was like, and they felt that it seemed as if like they weren't having fun. And it was like every year they were talking about like, hey, let's go home. And then we'll break it down into what really has occurred to us here. But basically we made a decision back in 2023 to move forward and live here. And I firmly believe if you can agree to disagree, and I can fucking care less. There are individuals here where, like, for me, I believe in the law of attraction. I believe in manifestations. I firmly believe there are reasons why things happen to our lives and would recur. 2021, I got laid off, and it turned into be a role where I had with my parents, where I became their caregiver. And essentially what I came from there is just like learning to be a human and being patient with your parents who are in their late 70s. And also too, it was a moment of time where, for example, it was hard to find a job. And that point of time, I was looking for, basically, I was essentially trying to find jobs. I remember applying for almost 800 jobs and not hearing anything back. And this is when I think 2021 was when the technology bubble kind of exploded, where everyone was getting laid off at the same time. So now you're competing with maybe like an entry-level job, but it's like a senior level job. You're competing with directors and vice presidents who are trying to get simple jobs. So at the end of the day, that was a struggle. But I learned from my parents when I became their caregivers to have patience. Again, 2023 things from between 2021 and 2023 happened. Y'all know what happened in 2020. But basically, we ended up making the decision to move here. We sold everything in California, Northern California Bay Area, and we moved to the Philippines. There was adjustment period, don't get me wrong. A lot of stuff in the United States, it's very comfortable in the United States. Like the conveniences of having stuff down the street versus in the Philippines, not really. Even the best examples is, again, certain things that you want to buy, staple stuff, they're probably not available over here in the province in Bohol. So, you have to take a trip to Cebu, our next big metropolitan. So essentially, kind of justice with that, but after 1 year it was good. We were perfectly fine. And actually, I've grown to love the Philippines, where just embrace many things and many opportunities that you have here versus you didn't have in the Philippines, have in the United States. We're entrepreneurs here, but I feel like, people come from the United States to live in the Philippines. You're so much of an advantage. You just gotta find a way, an opportunity where, you find those outs to work for yourself, become an entrepreneur. So here comes the second play of all this. It's just like, I've always been a individual throughout my life, and I've gone through a lot of shit. I've gone through a lot of moments where, I had laid down to people. I tried to fit in. I tried to be something I'm not. But it came to a point where I was like, nah, fuck that. I'm not doing that anymore. And that came from a miles of hurt, sadness, a lot of weird and wild shit that I've gone through to build this individual now who is motivated to succeed, the motivated thing. And then I give it up to learning one day about the law of attraction, learning about manifestation, and to each his own. If you don't think it's true, it's up to you. It's up to you to believe that, and there's no qualms with that. But basically, this has molded me to become the individual I am, applying the concepts from law of attraction and manifestation, also meditating. I've been practicing meditation for now over 15 years. It doesn't go a day without me having meditation. But for the most part, what I felt from my second purpose here is being an individual to show his experience that lives in the Philippines, and how as a Philam, born from California, making this all work in the Philippines, but in the same way, giving opportunities. And then initially this was catered towards I'm on TikTok. It was catered towards individuals who, I feel like they're put in the box. They're meant to believe that they have to do this certain thing, and whatever you believe in as your purpose and why, you can put that shit aside. And what I provide to you is just giving you an opportunity where I let you believe, no, you're more than capable to do anything that the fuck you want. It's really up to you to decide what you choose to be, and to have you realize that you are more in control with your life. And that's the biggest thing I take away from this. Is just finding individuals where it's I tell this, and I said this many times in TikTok when I go my lives. It's not about me. It's about you. It's about the people, the individuals that you influence. And then hopefully one day or not, you influence other people, and those people influence other people, like the chain effect. So that's the main gig of this. It's just like, I always want to find the individuals who, like, you know, if I'm a self-help guru, or if I'm a person that motivates you, that's the main thing of all this. Where, like, you know, I want to do that. I take this purpose, and it's just like, at the end of the day, like, I take so much appreciation for seeing people succeed and, like, giving them the ability to believe that they're more than capable to do anything they fucking want. And that's the truth of this all. So anyway, I hope you guys join me. I hope you guys guide me. I think maybe Monday or Tuesday, I will probably do the Authentic Podcast here live on YouTube. So if you guys do want to join me, set your notifications up. I will be here. I appreciate you guys if you subscribe to me or you give me a follow. I do post shorts. I do post my recaps of, like, you know, my Authentic Podcast if you want to take a look at it or not. But I think for the most part, it's just like, you know, this is all for you. This is all for the betterment of yourself. Maybe some people want, like, you know, I don't want to listen to this guy talking about self-improvement, this and motivation. There's so many fucking people. Well, then go somewhere fucking else. But it's for the certain few, the certain percentage that they're, like, you know, having the worst of their day, and they just want to find someone who can give them the kick in the pants to realize you're more than capable to do anything you want. That's me. So anyway, so far so good. Looks my live went well. Expect this to be live probably here on TikTok maybe Tuesday. We'll probably do the Authentic Podcast here on Tuesday. And we'll take it from there. Again, if you want to follow me on my other platforms, I'm on TikTok at Joe Lobo 555 on TikTok. That's where I do my daily posts. That's why I usually go live on TikTok. With other stuff, I play video games. But I think on this page, I'm going to leave it to my Authentic Podcast. That's originally why I want to, you know, I started the Authentic Podcast. We're doing lives on TikTok. So I think for the most part, you can follow me there. I'm also available on Spotify. I'm also available on Apple Podcasts as well. The podcasts itself are on here, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, the recordings. So anyway, I do appreciate you guys listening to me. If one of you are here, I appreciate you hanging out with me. But for the most part, just keep on believing what you want to do. Keep being motivated, and one day, you're gonna realize, wow, all this shit works. Okay, until then, my name is Joe Lobo. I'll see you probably Tuesday for the Authentic Podcast. Please make sure you follow me, subscribe. I appreciate you do. Follow, subscribe to me. Give a thumbs up or likes to this video that you like the content. If this is what you like, if you like the Buddha poster or my other stuff over here, make sure you give a thumbs up for that. Anyway, it is 2 o'clock in the morning. I just did a test run. I want to make sure this works. You guys have a great evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. See you guys soon. Take care.